All right, so we are going to work through worksheet 15. Okay, it's going to be me and Harper. Harper, say hey.
Hey.
So Harper and I are going to work through worksheet 15 with you. Um, remember, the first part of this is just asking about what do they mean. Okay, so it asks first, what is the y-intercept of this graph? So remember, y-intercept means your x value is 0. Okay, so that's going to be here. Okay, so our y-intercept is 0, 200. And that means that if you do not sell anything, if you have 0 sales, then your salary is 200. Okay. All right, number 2, Emily pays a base rate for her long distance phone service plus a per minute charge. The graph below shows what she would pay for her long distance phone service for the first 60 minutes. What does the y-intercept of this graph represent? Okay, so the y-intercept appears here to be 0, 5. So that is going to mean that if she has not talked any minutes, okay, then her bill is $5. So her flat fee is $5 a month. All right, number 3, Victor pays a fixed fee plus an hourly rate to rent a boat. The table below shows how much Victor paid for the boat. What is the y-intercept of the graph? Okay, so y-intercept again is going to be right here. And what does it mean? So that means that his flat fee was $15 because he had driven the boat none. Okay, number 4, okay, goes, all these are going to show up on your quiz tomorrow. So Frankie has already sold $70 worth of tickets to the spring dance. He has 7 tickets left to sell at $5 per ticket. Write a function to describe how much money he can collect from selling tickets. Okay, so his function is going to be 70 plus 5x. Okay, so that's his equation. All right, his domain is how many tickets he has left to sell. So that is going to be between 0 and, let me align this board again real quick, y'all. Hang on. Okay, so that means his domain is going to be between 0 and 7, and those are integers because he can only sell those amount of tickets. And his range would be, if he sells no more, he starts at 70, and if he sells all 7, he would go to 105. So you're just plugging in 0 and 7 for x to get your range. Say what? I do this a lot of days. A mail order company charges $3 per order plus $1.50 per item in the order, up to maximum of 5 items. Okay, so your function's going to be the $3 per your order plus $1.50 per item. Okay, up to 5 items, so our domain is going to be from 0 to 5, and again, that's going to be integers. Okay, remember, if you don't ship an item at all, okay, then your value is 0. And then if you ship all 5 items, then that's going to be $1.50 times 5 plus $3. So $1.50 times 5 is $7.50. $7.50 plus 3 is going to be $10.50. All right, so 6, 7, 8, and 9 are your function problems, evaluating functions. So we're going to start with 6 is asking us what f of 1 is. So that's going to be, or negative 1. So 6 times negative 1 minus 2. Negative 6 minus 2 is negative 8. It also asks us what g of 2 is. So negative 4 times 2 plus 10, or negative 8 plus 10, which is negative 2. We're going to subtract those. So that's going to make that a double negative, and your answer should be negative 6. G of 2 means negative 4 times 2 plus 10. So that's negative 8 plus 10, which is negative 2. Then we're going to put that into h. So 12 times -2 should give you -24. All right, I'm going to skip number 8. Let you work on that one. Number 9, h of 3 means 12 times 3, which is 36. G of 1 means -4 times 1 plus 10, which is -6. And then you are going to multiply those together. So you need to finish that problem out as well. All right, we have not talked about how to find the x and y intercepts on 10 and 11. So we're actually going to skip those for today. We'll talk about that in class tomorrow. We've done slope and y-intercept. So 12 and 13, to find the slope and y-intercept, you need to get y by itself first. So I moved the x and then I divided by -4. So it's going to be 3/4 x minus 2. So our slope is 3/4 and our y-intercept is -2. So now you can do number 13, same way. You're going to get y by itself. All right, and then 14, 15, and 16 are exponent rule problems. 14, we're going to start with 12 divided by 6, which is 2. And I know these numbers are kind of hard to see up here, y'all. Hopefully they're clearer on your sheet. X5 and X5 are going to cancel out. And then Y8 minus Y4, because you're dividing there, is going to be Y to the 4th. On number 15, you're going to distribute. And remember, when you distribute, you do add your exponents. And then for the last one down here, number 16, you need to start by distributing this square. So that's going to be 3x squared and 16x. You multiply power to a power, so 16x 10. Then you multiply on the top, which is going to give you 48x to the 12th over 8x to the 5th. And the last step for you to do is to divide the 48 and 8, and we subtract our exponents. Don't forget to look over your pop quiz review for your pop quiz tomorrow that contains exponent rules, slope intercept standard form, and domain and range. You gonna say bye? Say bye.